I need a break from all this weird trial stuff. I do have one other thing in mind that isn't progressing through the loops, but I wonder if that's going to be even harder than... Well, at least the way I plan on doing that thing, it might end up being even harder than Trial 5. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that, we'll see. But no, it's late. I want to relax. Apparently the way to relax for me is Arena Blaster on hard, loop 9. Since I know there are 13 loops, that's the thing well, first of all, I heard that there would be 13 in the Discord before I kind of stopped paying attention to it. But having beaten Loop 50 in Relics of the Past, I would still know because the achievements were replaced. So, it's Loop 13 now. However, the achievement is for reaching Loop 13. I think the achievement before was for reaching 50 as well, but I can't help but wonder if one of the new achievements... I won't say the name of it just in case you want to know nothing, I guess. But I wonder if that one of the new achievements is for beating Loop 13. Just a thought. What did I do with the stuff here? Oh yeah, I turned off Swarmer Pack. Still haven't heard anything about razors. I'm confident enough that they're bad right now, so I'll keep them off. To be honest, I kind of wish they would change Runic Gun. I don't like the lock-on behavior at all. Maybe if it was somehow a manual lock-on, that was much less automated, but I guess I'm saying the same thing I would say about Gun with no name. I don't know. It's the only weapon I don't really like in terms of base functionality. I don't think they really figured out anything great for it. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. There are some much smaller loose ends that I'm thinking about. I don't know if I can influence them much though. Okay, this is terrible. How used am I to the trials that they took that many hits early on? Oh hey, this thing. Yeah, I should probably take it, but that card is also really good. The stream I watched, I think this should go up after the Trial 5 progress. The stream I mentioned there. That really demanded my attention. The streamer went to Tier 4 Temple for the first time. He did great. He had a crap Gatling Scully run. I guess if you're curious, I might as well. His handle is Sushi Drew. Not Drew as in past tense of draw, like the name Drew. Drew Barrymore is a person, right? I seem to remember that. Yeah, that. Yeah, he did a great job. But by the time Warden was dying, he ignored Warden's dialogue, and I'm like, oh, he's in for a rude awakening, isn't he? I think he had like 5 life left or something like that. That's a lot of fun to watch people play your favorite games for the first time, which is why one of my favorite recreational activities is watching either VODs or live streams of VTubers playing Devil May Cry. That is such a blast. I would highly recommend that if you like both that franchise and the VTuber concept. I know people are crazy for reserves, but it's boring. I'm taking expansion port. Kind of. I think I rolled Snake Eyes. This might be useful. Don't care. Wait, that's not part of Swarmer Pack. I already have mapping from the other one, basically. What the heck? I could have really good mapping. I'm sure speedrunners would go crazy over those carts. Well, actually, I do want to destroy this for scrap. I could also grab the Voltic Thruster later. I recall this was really good. Stupidly good, even. Blazing Wreath. For 10 seconds, take no contact damage and deal contact damage yourself. Your dash releases a burst of flames. That's fun. But I wanna amass resources. I must invest. Later. I don't know why I mess up this room. It should be obvious. I guess you have multiple opportunities to do that. I think I'm way too used to messing with my headphones' volume dial. Oh, there's the cart being handy, I suppose. Okay, game, are you mocking me with these toolboxes? Investing is gambling, I suppose. No matter what people tell you. To some extent, unless you're doing something illegal, there will be an element of gambling at least. I'm pretty sure anyway. Okay, Chomper is the priority target. When's the last time I encountered this room? As ridiculous as it might seem, it is genuinely very useful to learn individual rooms in this game. In the long run, it'll serve you very well. This is ridiculous. I guess I could fish for a specific, what would I even want? Oh yeah, that was another Swarmer room. I just don't remember many Swarmers in the late game, which is why... Well, there are probably some Swarmers in nowhere. Yeah. Okay. I found the secret room because of that. What's this? Lots of ice. In really bad play. Still thinking about this. I should probably use the weapon on the boss. It's funny. What is homing? It's like, maybe it's a bit complicated to explain, but if you're familiar with Bayonetta, homing is like witch time, in that if you're new to the game, you think it's an essential mechanic. It's really good. But if you're experienced, you're like, oh, that's actually pretty much useless, apart from cases where it serves an important purpose. That's a good comparison, actually, now that I've said that. Where it's like, yeah, if you want to do a combo that necessitates witch time, obviously witch time is good. But otherwise, it's not. You don't need it. I don't know, it's just really funny to me for some reason. I need to think about... I guess I can beat the boss, and then try to look for... I guess it's mainly good if I can find... I need to have more respect for a ringleader. Like, seriously, ringleader is challenging. Not a bad weapon choice for him, though. Give me that. I'm so bad. Huh. I mean, do I stick with repair nanites? It's so boring. Oh yeah, oh, so stupid. Should have done this instead. Oh well. I just forgot that was there. Because I rolled so many active item crates, I just forgot. Anyway, this thing is pretty fun. I still want to use it. Alright. Okay, stiffness and homing makes sense. There's an application for homing. I think that's fine. It'll probably break by the time I clear this floor. Yeah, these are genuine considerations since I'm doing so poorly. I also get 2 from this. Yeah, okay. I think this is fine. Oh wait, all swarmers are friendly. That was pretty intimidating. Now this should... yeah. That's what that thing does. It's pretty good. It does a lot of damage too. It's like a super dash. Oh, it even goes through blocks. That's amazing. Wait a minute. So, can you get soft-locked with this thing? How did they solve that? Did they make some kind of ridiculous algorithm that knows whether you'll get soft-locked or not? I think that was discussed at some point. Yeah, we'll try to go into certain shortcuts with this thing. I can feel how much fortune has been nerfed. It feels more like I'm evenly considering each of these, which I think is pretty good. I think that's what they were going for. Still kind of want fortune for a long term, though. I am thinking about temple for some reason. Oh, that halo is actually good for me. That's really funny. You can also chain that together and do stuff like that, but I don't have that much experience with it. Whatever it is, gimme. Sure. Just in case, I think I said before, I'm not expecting everyone to read the comments the way I do. There was a really good point about how maybe database, as you climb the loops, is only... Since everything seems to be breaking down and glitching with the... Are there any glitch rooms here? I guess not. But with tiles appearing in the wrong area, that maybe all of this is a simulation the database is keeping running. That maybe NPCs like that guy. Maybe database is no longer recreating their personalities and just their basic functionality. Which is an interesting way of looking at it. Kinda worked. This thing is really fun, I have to say. Okay, that was a solid cursed weapon. I don't regret taking it. Should have done that sooner. So just got that ammo back, and I do think that reset the diminishing returns. I'm pretty sure after 20%, ammo gets worse. So yeah, those deals are worth considering. For sure. Again, I'm glad Volt cores are no longer hitting me. That was very annoying that I was failing to react. Punished for not taking a weapon, I guess? Eh. I don't mind the scrap. I don't know that I really keep weapons. That's the other thing about keyword stones. Yeah, they're good. If you care. Maybe I don't, so it's not that big of a deal. If one goes to waste, I don't think. This should be good enough. I've seen this pattern on loops before. Don't recall that I have. Oh, that burst of bullets. That used to be how that attack is on normal mode. I think I've said this before, but when they added hard mode, they moved some normal mode patterns to hard mode, and that made easier versions of them for normal mode. And that blast is one of those things. Yeah, I'm getting deja vu. Sorry if I'm repeating myself. I've been juggling board gaming, talking to multiple friends in the same day, various voice calls, and following streamers. I have like 15 tabs in my browser right now of various things that I want to get to. And I have a lot of free time. I pity everyone else, honestly. Do I? Yeah, some of this damage is from a cursed weapon, so that's why this is still 5%. Maybe the deal is also unaffected by diminishing returns. So again, why were people so annoyed that the damage, the sword pickups were hit so hard by diminishing returns? The whole point is to shift you towards the more interesting things so that you don't rely on the free stuff. Addicts, man. What can I say? I realized I'd get some... That's not bad. This isn't worth it. Well, this is kind of worth considering, maybe. I'll take it. Max life is less useful, so... Did I take... Yes. I think the shop refresh blessing is a bit much. Oh, you can see where it's going and how it moves when it has spears in it. That's amazing. I think I'm still not low enough to care. Okay, that card is cute. I like it. It has just enough of an effect to where you appreciate it, but it doesn't like invalidate a major common enemy type. More of a not so major, not so common. Pretty uncommon, actually. Wow, it's strong. I forgot, and I'm pretty sure it's affected by Was it always that strong? Again, it's a global damage multiplier. It applies to bombs, it applies to friendly swarmers. You can see why it was so ridiculous, especially on higher lethalities. It's so funny that higher lethalities are ultimately lower difficulties. I don't know. I think I'm doing poorly, so maybe stealth, but... eh. Bunch up. Yeah! That's awesome. What? That's gotta be a glitch room. No way in hell. Yeah, that is a glitch room. Why am I looking at the map at a time like this? I almost made it out of that. This is cruel and unusual. Oh. Okay, at least I managed to recoup that. Floor 3, and I'm fighting two of a fairly tricky mini-boss as if it's a regular enemy encounter. Wow. If there are rooms exclusive to Loop 13, I shudder at the thought. I was wondering for a bit if this would be boring when compared to Trial 5, but no it ain't. No way it is. Just my luck, I'm not finding any of the shortcut rooms where the thruster would help me get something. I guess there is a world in which you pick an upgrade just to access stuff like that, and then it never comes up. But hey, it's not like the upgrades are bad, it's not like you're not supposed to take them. That was cool. That was really cool. I'm getting used to that halo. And here's my opportunity, I guess. I think I'm starting to understand those bullets, but I'm not confident at all. I was gonna say it. I was thinking about Temple, and I was about to elaborate, but never mind now. I was gonna say that maybe I should have been standing close to the wall because the beams do produce bullets now. We gotta adapt to that. Nah, I just wanted to scrap. This thing's too much fun. Wait, I have... The spear has potential. Backshot ricochet. It's pretty good. I just want the scrap. Hey, fighting the foss. Fighting the foss? That was my brain blending together the word boss and the next word I was thinking of saying first. Hence, foss. Don't you hate it when that happens? Fighting the boss first to see how much ammo I have left. That's what I wanted to say. That was terrible. I think I should be dashing around for that pattern. Maybe that's why they changed it. That would make sense. Well, obviously give me the life. And yeah, I'll probably need that too. But I do like that the map shows you which rooms have nothing of interest in them left. It does speed up the pace. And I'm all for that. The more time I spend actually engaging with the core gameplay, the better. I think. May or may not do anything, because I may or may not find a shield. Fine, if I find the active that gives me shields, then that card is crazy, but if I'm playing any other ship, it's not. Then it won't be. How many shops are left? That's the thing, when items have drawbacks like this, I do really appreciate the fact that items disappear. Or else someone would find this if it had a lock. Clear out the whole floor. And then grab it. Beat the boss as well. I'll take it. I think I need help. Maybe I'm kind of compromising on my principles now that I think about it. But oh well. Technically it does have a drawback, and it's gonna matter since there are 3 more floors. I do really like this, and if I find more keyword stones, it might get way better. Oh, that does teleport you, so I can dodge, triggering the attack of those things even. I guess I should clarify from earlier that the streamer, Sushi Drew, is not a VTuber. Although if VTubers played this game, I'd be all over that. Needless to say, based on what I said before. I think those cards are kind of irrelevant. I don't mind... You see those blocks, right? I don't mind that this room was changed, but this whole row of metal blocks and those chain blocks didn't used to be there. It just used to be wall. And I am extremely skeptical if this helps any player whatsoever. Maybe someone especially reckless, but he would have to be reckless. And, you know, Crusher goes to here. You get in, you come in here, and you don't realize you're gonna get stuck. You're not even gonna get stuck, you're just gonna take unavoidable damage if the Crusher gets this far, but that's a situation you can avoid entirely. I think that would be the player's fault. I don't mind this mercy, but you don't have to be merciful like that. I don't think that room is necessarily better designed now, just because it's nice to the player. Some may disagree, but that's how I feel. Oh yeah, Gauntlet. I forgot about Gauntlet for some reason. At this stage, sure. I think these guys are that bad. These guys are definitely that bad. Sort of. They all aim right at you, so... Streaming applies to laser attacks too, I guess. Or laser-esque attacks, I suppose. Ah, I forgot. I should probably take the life. Yeah, I'm gonna switch weapons. This thing is great, but... Well, there is that. But if I get that, then it's good that I... Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling the drawback of this, so I'm okay having it. I don't actually regret that. I think the gauntlet is going to require more ammo than this, especially if I fight Stormlord. So I'll take that. I'll buy this. And that. Sure, it gives me one extra life. I could die in gauntlet. Basically abandoned temple at this point. Oh, the back shot. Come on. Okay, you don't need to be that fast, I guess. And I was abnormally fast because of the weapon I have. Probably. I'm being too slow. Oh, that goes past him. Okay, noted. It is a teleport. It's not instant movement. What? Freaking backshot. I'm sure backshot would have made that even harder if I survived longer. Was anyone keeping track? Could I have made it with 43 shots? Maybe. Yeah, no way. Maybe the damage, but even then, I think I'd have to ditch this amazing weapon. What I was gonna say about Temple is I heard that the new phase of Warden happens on every tier in high loops. So I could have tried. That maybe would have been worth it too. Just getting some of the Temple cards is still good enough. This weapon is nuts. I can feel how strong it is. Since I recently fought Nightmare several times. Yeah, that goes nuts. Now I just need sustain. Like, fine, I can still min-max. I think if you stay here, it kinda... Yeah, you're in close proximity enough that the Hermit wants to get away from you. And he's naturally gonna get out, so that's my tip for this room. Stay here or there. You'll have a much easier time. Well, Stiff Thunderhead without phasing or ricochet is kinda bad. That is 5% damage that's unmitigated. I will admit that that's a good choice. Because if this had drawbacks and it was affected by diminishing returns, then yeah, it would be especially terrible. But I think, no. Maybe if I learn how front-loaded works with cursed weapons, how did I get out of that? I would, consider picking cursed weapons with it. Shouldn't have gotten hit there. The weapon is good enough to be respected. guess that makes it kind of pointless. I don't know if I can afford stuff if I don't take that. Yeah, look at those. That's not worth it. None of that is. Maybe because of my hurt earnings. Maybe something else will be worth it, though. All those ammo drops are making me think that I can ignore ammo for now, but when I actually get low on ammo, I'm sure I won't find any. Or not enough to keep this awesome spear, anyway. Enemies killed by the bullet, right? I think it's too late for investments. And I don't need that. I can already see where the mini-boss rooms are. Another non-decision. What do you mean, why didn't you pick the smaller heart? What small heart? I just got a large heart. That's it. Ooh. But... nah. I think it's between these two. I'm not leaving it to chance. The spear will not break and I will win this run with it. I'm pretty sure that's the point of Backrats, so... yeah, let's do it. Rupture. It's gotta be Rupture, yeah. I didn't have Backrat for the other amazing spear, right? The one which I think had phasing. No, not the bomb button, the interact button. I need to be more aware of the pattern of frost heads and chamber heads on loops. Because that was me thinking, ah, it's fine, it's just gonna be a singular aimed... No, it's not. Wow, I can one-shot hermits? Sick. Lost the plot there for a little. I could have just left out the door. There was nothing to worry about, really. No items dropped or anything. I think the foci of that guy can have looped behavior. Maybe there's a room where that's ridiculous, but I think it would be cool. Because I don't think he really scales. That's not another thing they reverted, is it? I'm so suspicious that they're just nerfing everything cool. Or at least everything they nerfed that I haven't seen was actually cool. But hey, I was watching that streamer play Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I was like, ooh, I would play on Legend the whole time. You know, I actually like live systems. And he's like, you're crazy, man. I'm like, yeah, I thought you'd say that. Maybe you're right. But I know what I like. I get why they're necromancers with Grim for thematic reasons, but I wish there were mechanical ones too. Not that it would be easy, or honestly you'd have to try to kill Grim, or Idol for that matter, before the necromancers. You know, I can see a crazy loop room in the endgame floors. I don't know why my stomach is acting up right now. It's really weird. But I can see a loop room that late into the game. If necromancers could revive anything, that loop room could give the necromancer shields. invincibility shields, right? And have a mini-boss in that room. Come on, that would be awesome. That would be absolutely sick. I think you'd still have an opportunity to kill them before they summoned one of the mini-bosses, at least. Although you probably can't do that with base damage in the pea shooter. But hey, ain't no thing. I think it would be sick. It would be an incredibly memorable encounter, that's for sure. Maybe hats are fine. How common are ghosts? Maybe I still need to unlock some hats. I'm definitely keeping this gun. That's boring. Maybe unnecessary, yeah. Now, am I rusty on Overlord is the question, or is Overlord significantly different? Both are very good questions right now. The rust argument is gaining some ground. But the rust is growing. It appears Overlord is largely unchanged. I remember they said, oh, a lot of major bosses aren't gonna change, and I'm like, are you kidding me? The major bosses consistently show up on every run. If you don't give them loop behavior, it'll be an instance of easy bosses, hard levels. It would also be kind of disappointing because I want to see how you can evolve these patterns, and thankfully they did with the machine. It's funny, when you talk to developers, some arrogant part of you might be wondering, oh, is this because of my input? But nah, they probably would have done most of what they did, regardless of what I said. You gotta keep your ego in check, you know? I love games, I'm very passionate about them, but I've never made one. Maybe I should rely on random drops for ammo the more I think about it. Just because I'm really hurting right now. That was close. I don't even know if where I went to there was safe. Huh? Oh. Wait, did I run into a ghost? Damn. Yeah, there are those medium projectiles. How did that miss me? I shouldn't account for it. Or if I did go for it, I should have been faster than that. And more careful. I guess it's good for finishing stuff off. It's just one life. I'm actually curious if I end up in one life, though I'm not taking hits on purpose, no way in hell. I could test my hypothesis about the different two life heart. I haven't been using this thing that much, and now all of a sudden when I'm on death's door, I didn't even consider how looped patterns would interact with portals. That's terrifying. Does Shade know? Okay, maybe it was just lucky. It almost seemed like Shade was being intelligent and realizing, oh, the bullets are not going to do anything here. There's too much cover. So it summoned. Nah, enemies are not that smart. I think. That was way too ballsy. How did that work? How did that work out? When I was watching the streamer, I noticed, and the reason I'm watching him, by the way, is he actually just discovered the integer overflow card. Now, if you went to floor 6 and beat Tier 4 Temple for the first time in the same run, that would have been incredible, but it's extremely unlikely. But while he was playing as Scully, he found a homing module, which is a T-piece. I don't think I would use that the vast majority of the time. I would need a build that has, like... I don't even know what the build would need to have for me to consider that. I haven't seen any, like, multi-shot modules or anything. I don't think. Ah, that was almost good. I probably should have stopped moving so I could dash towards my cursor. I'm pretty sure it works just like the regular dash when it comes to that. No. I think I'm running out of ammo during... I should probably clear more rooms. Hopefully I don't regret that. Again, I couldn't keep track of a lost soul in the midst of its... Lost Soul Revenge bullets. This would need to be my favorite unique weapon in the game for me to ditch this spear. Then again, if I don't get any ammo, maybe I should ditch the spear. Oh. 1,000 needles. It is a spear. But I'm not going to get any life for this, am I? Oh, I do. Ah, okay. For some reason I thought 0 ammo. Yeah, you technically still have the gun. Should have figured. No. Maybe that doesn't matter. Wow. The thing that happened when I went to nowhere for the first time is happening in floor 6 now. That's very concerning. Oh, this is messed up. I also could have just used the charge of my active, but one needs to think of such things. It's not just rupture, they shoot out after a certain amount of time, huh? Because I'm pretty sure that thing wasn't dead yet. Ah, this room. Fear. Not that much fear, though. What would I want over the thruster? And is it worth that much ammo? I could find sustain, but I could leave it for later. Just in case it matters. I do think optimizations like that might matter. Kick a laser. I mean, honestly, it's not bad. Would I even use that during the monolith fight? I will use it during the monolith fight. I'll break this open, I suppose. Ugh. I'm gonna die here. I think it's pretty likely, actually. Maybe during phase 2. And again, phase 1 is probably the most consistently hard phase that isn't phase 3. What a terrible start. Damn. Maybe phase 3, actually. I think phase 2 is doing anything too awful, yeah. Okay. That's probably the hardest kind of thing this phase can do. Until the last pattern. Alright, alright. Definitely play better at lower life. It's true of all players, I think. Or the vast majority, anyway. And maybe I can save this for a particularly troublesome room in here. Yeah, it's probably not that bad. Get out of my face. Oh, I saw that. Almost got me. I think I'm fine on ammo. 2% ammo. If that matters, I would be shocked. How did I even touch that? Really? I don't think this matters. I'm seriously considering it. I'm gonna use this on the mini-boss, and then I'll grab the idol. As long as the curses aren't terrible, that could give me life. I don't care about the damage as much. That wasn't too useful. I guess maybe the cover prolongs this fight, but that's just annoying, that's not challenging. Definitely that. Sure. Ooh, interesting proposition. Definitely going into the boss, I'll take that. Now, something good? I think that's fine. Legions are terrifying, and I think they're very common down here. Shattered ones, of course. I haven't said it before. It's a really great use of cracked, broken, and shattered ones down here. particularly unexpected. Yeah, the ammo is just scrap in this case. How the hell? Get out of here, martyr balls. I am not interested in any martyr's balls. I think that's more scrap. They have fireballs too? Wow, mimics are awesome. I want a cool room where you... I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it! Might not have been a perfect impression, but you know what I was doing. So if you can do that on this floor with max rewards, I think that was an achievement. Was it an achievement? There's an achievement called Macro Core. Actually, wait. I should have thought about that. Steam Overlay, you know. I don't know if Steam Overlay is visible. Probably not. I think other things aren't. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm just curious. Where would it even be sorted to? There it is, Macro Core. Get max reward from Micro Core. And one of the last floors. Oh, so floor 6 probably works as well. Yeah, Shift Tab is how you open the overlay. I'm just wondering if this could possibly help me, and I don't think so. That was a disaster. Don't know how much damage that was, but eh. I don't know that matters at all. Definitely life. Oh no. What vile debauchery is this? Okay. Okay. I realized that I could actually stay close. Oh hey! That's one of the things I was thinking about. I think it only shows up here. Cool. I guess it counts as a large scrap item. That's nothing major, like a secret or anything. It's just cool. Maybe I should pick up a weapon, just so I can switch off of it and get a cursed weapon later. Yeah, sure. That's fine. And it's actually more than fine here. Wait, what the? Was it piercing through and impaling multiple enemies? Huh. Didn't quite understand how that was working. Oh, it doesn't seem to... Or is it if it kills the enemy, it continues traveling and it phases? Come to think of it, I haven't used phasing spear that much. I guess it's cool. Okay. Oh wow, I'm using a shortcut for its namesake. That's weird. Okay, phasing is nice here. Really nice. So if I switch off this weapon, I get 1. Cursed weapon's gonna give me 2. I guess it depends on what it is. Can I do better than that? Can I even get another one? Yeah, definitely. Can definitely get enough charges, but I think I'm mostly looking for a curse that isn't dreadful, and that's not. My damage is really high, but it's not that high. Is the placebo effect really worth depriving us all of information? I have to ask. Oh well. I'll deal with it. Oh, I could just buy charges. Well, doesn't matter anymore. This weapon's not going to expire. That's pretty nice. I could try to get... wait, no, ammo doesn't matter. What am I talking about? I'll take... I wondered if those would be messed up because of the loop effects, but I guess not. This should be good enough. At the last moment I was wondering if I could get a different active, but no. Maybe I don't have to aim so much with this combo of keywords. I could focus more on dodging. That is a light upside of homing. Light upside, not a major upside. I stand by it. That curse was so relevant, I didn't even think about that. I should have been dashing all the time. Okay, that's an interesting situation. Uh-oh. I'm gonna be pretty uncomfortable during the last form, aren't I? Reaching that point where every hit I take is annoying. Too close. I guess it was fine, though. Yeah, Omniscient isn't that bad. If it gets real close, that can be... I can't catch you off guard, I suppose. I almost didn't see it was that close to me until the last moment. Ah! I do think fatigue is kind of minor, but if you're too used to how your dash is normally, it can mess you up. Thing is, I don't think you have to dash that often, so the cooldown is the negligible thing. Probably. Oh, I have to do this without bombing it. Okay, I don't know why I took those last two hits. Whew. I handled the second phase, or the second, the time stop phase of the last form. Phase? I'm messing up all my lingo. You know what I'm talking about when the double damage bullets freeze in place. That's what I mean to say. No. Confidently no. All things considered, pretty good. Heck, really wish I weren't what can do. I stand will stick. Okay, there's something with that blast core, but I now realize I just have to find the means to continue. Look. I forget if clients had anything to say about that. I could have sworn the clients had... Oh wait, is this what it was? Appears to be a group shot of some regally dressed figures. It's difficult to make out, but they seem happy. Could have sworn the clients had some dialogue about that. Not gonna read that. Still not gonna read that. Anything else I would like to do? I guess not. So I'll definitely practice Trial 5 again. Maybe I'll practice... I think the hitless minimalist runs of the trials are gonna be, if I get around to it once this whole playthrough is over. Although maybe I'd rather just play other extremely difficult games instead. Or maybe I'll love this game so much that I'll stick to it even then. Or maybe I'll start a second incredibly drastic playthrough of Star Providence. So there's another thought. Anyway, no point thinking about that. I'll cross the bridge when I get there, as the saying goes. Thank you for watching.